Welcome back, Brandon Gaming. Healed. That's your title for now. You went to the big city on a, I guess, one of the merchants that we sent you with dropped you off. And they repaired your nervous damage and sent you back to us. Catfish, obviously, was a little bit worse off. Either that or he was killed on the journey here. Either way, we're up one dwarf. Population is now 45. It's 20th slate, mid-spring. And just building a barracks here. This is where the underground military is going to be stationed at. Blacksmithy area. Well, look what we've hit here. We have discovered a great magma sea, and it looks like somebody's about ready to die. We'll press enter and see if they move out of the way or if they get burned. It is Conwise 1. It is a nice great big magma sea, down on level 44. Actually, what level does it start on? Looks like level 52 is where it started. Or level 53 right here. I guess I'll have to look at it a little bit, see where I want to move the furnaces to, because we'll be getting rid of charcoal then. I'm not worrying about that step. I'm moving straight on to just using magma to make everything. Run, Conwise, run! Ooh, looks like he barely got out of the way in time. At least he didn't fall down into the magma. So it's currently 16th Fellsite late spring. Some merchants arrived up top. But I'm not going to build ramps or stairs to let them down. Not yet. Because I'm sure as soon as we let them down, of course, the ambushers will come with them. We still haven't had our... Never mind, we have had our first siege right there. Dusk Elves. I'm sure they're ticked off at us because of their merchants that they lost. Oh well, not a whole lot we can do except let them sit there. And try to forbid anyone from coming up here and getting shot. So yeah, if I hadn't burrowed in, this fort would have been lost already. Between the ambushes and the siegers, we would have been overran. And you guys already would have seen a tantrum spiral. I'm sure some of you would like that. But they can't get down here, we can't get up there. And for now, I'm just going to continue focusing on the mines. How many bars do we have? 169. I'm guessing most of it's charcoal. 46 charcoal, yeah. Decent amount of spellwood still. 10 lead. I guess I better get to work on that. So I'll move the forges, find a way, or find a place to move them down here, so that we can use the magma, and that should speed things up a decent amount, even though it is so far underground. There's an ambush. Who were they ambushing? Probably one of our cats. And they're shooting down over the edge. Maybe had our turtles there. Run, turtles, crawl away. It pierces the shell. It goes right through the lung and the false rib. Oh well, we don't need those turtles anyways. The baby turtles are smart enough to take off running, it looks like. No, the hatchling's been killed. God, another ambush. Whatever. We've got the caverns to deal with. We traded prosperity on the top for rats and ore down below. The only thing that would have been able to save us from all this would be a whole bunch of traitors. Another ambush. And another ambush after that. I don't even know. if we'll ever be able to get back to the surface. We'll make one valiant push for it. That's what we'll build up for. They just chase down the merchants, steal their goods, finish them off. Oh god. Hold on. Combat spam. That is annoying. Let me adjust that. But hurry up and kill it. Anyways, we'll let them fight. We'll let them kill each other. We don't gotta worry about the outside world for now. And hey, somebody's firing. Metal Slime Hunt 2 is shooting. He opens fire and hits the Kobold Thief. You hit him in the left lower leg. Ooh, that one curved real bad. Well, Metal Slime Hunt, you can lay down a volley of fire. Try to take out the enemy. You just morphed into a blue color. Yeah, they're kicking something down over there. Metal Slime Hunt may get a kill on one of them out there. Shoot him dead. Nope. Gazru Nakan goes strong. Is in extreme pain. Right upper leg, left upper leg, his liver, stomach, his hip. Need to make you your own squad and just send you around the fortifications here. Shooting at things. You open fire on him. Again. God. And they're over there stomping down everything that moves. Look at all those goblins converge. That's the dark tide I was talking about. We'll let them just sit out there. I'm not even looking at it, guys. I'm not even going to look out there anymore. Metal Slime Hunt may get a kill here. He pinned this goblin there against the tree. Run, goblin, if you value your life. Ah, target practice with a moving, screaming target. But this is so much better than these fake ones here. And good job, Metal Slime Hunt. You did manage to strike that one down. So let's give you your name back. Metal Slime 2. Sniper. And what are your kills? One notable kill, Asno the Warlock there. And 5 others whenever you were a hunter. As well as an old man. You related to anybody? You haven't made friends with hardly anybody. And you have one pet, a War Mastiff. So that's the most excitement I've had for a while, with those ambushers out there. Maybe that'll teach them to stand outside and try taking pot shots in here at the animals. Metal Slime Hunt will keep them in line. Andrew Sally, our mason, withdraws from society as he was walking across the bridge here. Probably coming up out of the caravan, the caverns. Who knows what he saw down there. But you're a mason, so I will assume you'll be heading straight to the mason's workshop here. And we'll see what you make. You almost dive into the pool to cool yourself off, but then think against it. And you make a beeline for this mason shop. Well, it is 24th Himmatai, early summer, and that's really the only thing that's happened since the last thing that happened. So we'll see what he makes for us, and I'm still continuing to dig down, widening out this tunnel system anyways. All the way down to floor 51. And we've got this barracks being built here. I think we should put a floor here. This upper level will be where they sleep, and the bottom level can be where they train. Make it out of diorite. There we go. Do I have any more diorite? Oh yeah. Only 29 more. I guess I'll have to mine more out probably. If I want this floor, the floors and walls here. to all be the same. So I've got to get more diorite, and more importantly, I've got to not build walls whenever I'm trying to build floors. But we'll see what Andrew makes us. I'm sure it'll be a great door, maybe some type of amazing statue. And we'll just survive down here while the ambushes and siege goes on. Still got the Dusk Elves over there. I would assume that's their leader, Dusk Elf Bowman, riding some type of horse, type of war animal. We got more people up here. There's a Kobold Thief. And here's the Dark Tide. So we've got the Dark Tide, the Orcs, whatever, the Goblins, the Keepers, all the way to our north. We've got the Dusk Elves invading from the west. A couple Kobold Thieves scattered around here. All in all, I'd say we're doing pretty good. Being buried underground now. Yep, come steal all the trash that's out there. I don't want it. Hooray! Andrew Sally has created Seb Shashigast Min Bazkataka, a knot of silver table. Let's see what that is. It's called Meyer Glosses, the Enchanted Scale. Valued at 86,000 dwarf bucks. It is a native silver table. All crafts dwarfship is of the highest quality. It is decorated with giant mole bone and encircled with bands of cave spider silk and scorpion-treated chitin. This object is adorned with hanging rings of galena and menaces with spikes of pinned fire opal. On the item is an image of Plunge Cusp, the single fingers, the granite armor stand in native silver. And on the item is an image of Nagalak, the deity of caverns and mountains, depicted as a milestone dwarf and a dwarf in pink garnet. The dwarf is prostrating itself before Nagalak. So Nagalak obviously has some significant meaning to the dwarves in this location, or at least to the civilization they've come from. Seems to crop up in almost all of their artifacts, it seems like. So we'll just let them get back to doing whatever they're doing. It's 12th Malachite Midsummer. It looks like a whole bunch of them are training on the swords. Perhaps getting ready for their day to join the military. I'm thinking we need a third squad.